Hey, another video, 2 days in a row. I don't even know why I'm standing up right now. Oh, I was going to show you the Death Star, which is nice, and Wendy Peppercorn. But I did a pretty good job. This upcoming video is Silver Falls Portage with a pack. I'll see if I can get it to be part of a playlist and then continue to add to the playlist so you can just go through Quetico, the entire Wawiag River with me. Wawiag? Weawag. Wawiag. But I did a decent job of narrating this one. I like to think I do a great job on all of them, but I'm just going to let it speak for itself. Don't forget to like and subscribe, both of you that watch this. Thanks. I'll talk to you later. All right, there's Michael. Here's me. There's Silver Falls. Had to clear out my phone before this year, which was shockingly more difficult than I thought. I only had to change Apple ID, Google password, YouTube password, which I thought was my Google password, but it doesn't really matter. They're all changed now, and I have plenty of room to make videos. One of these days, I'm just gonna buy a GoPro so I don't have to hold my phone. But for now, the phone works well. The green pack is heavier than the canoe. Just much better. Down there's where we just went. Looked at the falls. Ooh, I can feel the mist. So the weather, it's a bit chilly. I don't know, I think it's supposed to be a high of 66. When we got up, it was 50. The tow was freezing, but that's pretty normal. Also, almost lost a canoe twice on the tow. That was a first. It's supposed to be a high of, I think, 66 today. Something like that. Wind, it's pretty windy. 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 25. Had some white caps on Cache Bay. A couple times got some water over the bow, the gunnels and the bow. Not much though. Just directly into our face mostly, which is not terrible, but not the best. On Saginaw, had a crosswind, so that basically just means paddling on one side the entire stinking time. Trip to the ranger station took a little longer than normal because of the wind. And from what I understand, the wind is only supposed to pick up in the afternoon, so we got one more really big water in Saginaw coming up. Got a little chute we go through after this Portage. It opens up, and that's where the wind's gonna be coming from, basically straight from our left again, out of the west northwest. Actually, probably northwest. We'll see. But that'll be paddling on the same side the whole time. Probably 30 to 45 minutes. It's usually about 45 minutes of that. But this may be even longer, so with the wind bugging us. Then it closes down a little bit again. We hide behind islands, big islands. And then we'll stop for lunch somewhere. Right now it's 10:38. hoping to get lunch near our next portage, which goes into Bishu Lake. But we have some potential beaver problems on our next few portages slash creeks slash rivers. Potential low water with mud, some log jams. Could be a very, very difficult day. Yeah, but who knows? It could be a very, very easy day. But either way, it'll be new territory after lunch for both Mike and I, pretty much. First couple lakes, Bishu and I think Ross we've been into. After Ross, we go to, I don't know what, off the top of my head, and then Mac. Mac, the fishing's supposed to be great. We've never been there. But believe it or not, this is not the longest portage of the day. It is a long portage, that's for sure, but we have a nice mile-long portage coming up. And this is nowhere near a mile. I think it's well over half a mile. I did have to fix this portage. A tree fell overnight before we got to Seagull last night. We got there late. Got there about 9:30, 9:15, I can't remember. But right before we got there, a huge storm came through. Blew over a bunch of trees. Blew all Seagull's canoes almost into the water. Blew our quick start breakfast across the room in the cabin. Or the bunkhouse. Cabin's being a little generous to that thing. So yeah, I had to move a tree, break some limbs. I think, unless I've spaced off and passed it already, I'll be able to show you. Tree weighed a whopping 1.5 pounds maybe. Oof. Yeah, there's rocks. And I always trip. The majority of this portage is pretty flat, pretty highway like for up here. But there's just some difficult spots. There's a cliff back there that we went over right at the beginning. It's a beast with a canoe on your head. And then there's another weird rock coming up. It can be slick if it's rain. That makes it hard. Just a long portage though. Here's another rock. It's not too bad right now because it's not wet. And it has, you can go up the right or the left. Steps on the right, path on the left, sort of. And I'm gonna go steps. Somehow, Boundary Waters have gotten a ton of rain, but Quetico not so much. Even the fire danger is moderate, which is fine for us, but we thought as much as it's been raining where we knew about, it would be low. And you know, just the other side of the border, it is low in Superior National Forest. I didn't get the ranger station video on the way in, but on the way going into the park, but I'll get it on the way back. Probably, if we stop. Hopefully we're supposed to have a north wind then. which will help us. And hopefully we'll be able to stop because I want to get a couple more things. Souvenirs. Mike, I think Mike does too. Oh. At least he should. Haven't lost the rain pants yet because the wind's so high, the waves are so high, I would be drenched if I took them off. Still, the rain pants get wet, but they don't, they're rain pants. Here's where the tree came over, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, it is. That one's new. Oh no, that's not new. That's beaver. Kind of see the water down there. Means we're darn close. Yeah, it must have spaced off past the tree I moved. Oh well. Because we're pretty much at the end. Long paddle ahead of us. With lots of wind and big water. Yay. It's alright. Part of the fun. Overall, the weather doesn't look like it's going to be... Actually, it looks like it's going to be excellent, so... Don't take that as a complaint, just a statement. I'll take this weather any day up here. I've had a lot worse. If the wind picks up to like 15 with gusts up to 30, we'll have to get off the water. That gets a little much. Hopefully we'll be in smaller lakes by then. And there. So 11 minutes or so to walk that. Do the whole thing. 39 minutes, 2 seconds for 2 trips. And then add unloading and loading. And then we're done. All right, well, I'll check back with you.